And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bob Ems Field in Canton, Illinois. I'm Mark Bixler, glad to be with you here this afternoon for this non-conference game for the Canton Little Giants and the Brimfield-Elmwood Indians. Canton, of course, from the Mid-Illini, Brimfield-Elmwood from the Prairie Land Conference. Mark Bixler and Bixler Video Productions, glad to be with you, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. We'll introduce the batting order for Brimfield-Elmwood in just a moment. Helping underwrite this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. And we welcome you back to Bob Ems Field in Canton. Let's run through the batting order for the visitors here this afternoon. That is Brimfield-Elmwood, the Indians, leading off. Playing second base will be number 1, Brayton Metz. Batting second will be left fielder Jacob Brown. He'll wear number 3. Jake Roberts, the catcher, wears 55. The shortstop is Austin Sims. He's batting fourth and wearing 12. In the fifth spot, Caleb Johnson wears 42, playing first base. Jake Allen will be on the hill pitching. He's number 14. The designated hitter bats seventh. Number 10, Kyle Dubit. He's batting for right fielder Bradley Grohaus, who wears number 8. Third baseman will be Jimmy Houlihan, wearing number 6. And Sam Hedrick, the center fielder, will wear number 4. For Canton, leading off will be pitcher Drake Strode, wearing number 5. Clint Wells, the catcher, bats second. He is number 16. Brad Hensler, the shortstop, will be wearing number 11. Anthony Shake, the designated hitter, wears 17. He's batting for right fielder Landon Cummings. Peyton Mulligan, the second baseman, wears 25. He'll be batting sixth. Sixth will be Lucas Ketchum, playing first base, batting ninth. In the seventh spot, Clay Schrader. He's the third baseman, wearing number 15. Luke Randall, the left fielder, wears number 8, batting 8th. And James Shaw, the center fielder, wears number 7, batting in the 9th position. We'll be back with the start of this one, the first pitch of the game, in just a moment. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By the Voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoon River Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. And we're back in Canton at Bob Ems Field. We are underway. Drake Strode delivers, and that is taken a little low and outside. It's a 1-0 count. I'm Mark Bixler, glad to be with you, and that is taken ball 2. So it is a 2-0 count now, as leading off is Brayton Metz, the second baseman. Strode readies, delivers, and that a called strike on the outside corner. So it is a 2-1 count now against Metz. Strode delivers a 2-1, and that misses a tad high. It's a 3-1 count as Jacob Brown awaits on deck for the Indians. Very pleasant afternoon, about 60, a little bit of a breeze, and the leadoff walk is issued, and Metz heads to first base. Just underway, top half of the first. No score. The leadoff runner reaches for Brimfield. Strode delivers, and the throw down to first and back just in time as Metz. A quick throw from Clint Wells. Top half of the first, as we said, no score as we're just underway. Strode delivers, and the bunt attempt as the bunt is through, and it's an 0-2 count on Brown. Strode from the stretch, delivers, and a called third strike. So one away. And that brings up Jake Roberts, batting third for the Indians. Nice little breaking pitch, taking a strike, and Roberts down in the count 0-1. Strode again delivers from the stretch. A called strike at the letters, outside part of the plate. Roberts down in the count 0-2. Well, sets up outside part of the plate, and the throw down to second in time. So Wells guns down Metz. That's 6-4, 2 away. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Austin Sims. Strode delivers, a called strike. Roberts a strikeout victim for the third out. We've completed a half inning. It's Brimfield-Elmwood nothing, Canton coming to bat. Helping underwrite this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. And we welcome you back to Bob Ems Field. I'm Mark Bixler, glad to be with you here from this non-conference game between Canton and Brimfield-Elmwood. Although they did get one on a leadoff walk, he was gunned down at second. That was Brayton Metz. And they only sent 3 batters to the plate. It'll be Drake Strode leading off for the Little Giants. And that a called strike. Strode down in the count 0-1 as Jake Allen pitching for the Indians. This is our first baseball game of several, and that is right back up the middle, and that Strode will reach. leadoff runner is on for Canton. E6 on that one. And the bunt attempt laid down by Clint Wells is foul, so it's an 0-1 count. Brad Hensler awaits on deck for the Little Giants. Anthony Shake, the designated hitter after that. No score. We're in the bottom of the first. Wells lays down the bunt, and the throw to first. Not in time. Give him a hit. Wells beats it out. So the runners for Canton at first and second. And at bat now is Brad Hensler. No score. Allen delivers, and that ball's ripped into center field, and that is given a ride, and that is going to drop. The throw back in quickly, and runners advance one base. The wind kind of got that. That was up into the... was lifted up a little bit, and the wind made that. Started out in right center, ended up in left center. And that brings up Anthony Shake. So the bases loaded for Shake. Allen, as that ball's popped on the infield, and that could be trouble, and it is caught. And a throw to third, not in time. They do get actually it did drop. So Strode scores. Wells moves up to third. Hensler is out. 9-6, so there is one out. Puts him at first and third. Allen delivers, and Mulligan swings and misses. Allen on the 0-1. Misses a little high. That's the second error. Mulligan popped it on the infield, and that is going to be caught. F1 if you're scoring with us. 2 outs now. And that brings up Lucas Ketchum. 1-0. Canton leading this. Here in the bottom of the first. This is low and away, as it's a 1-0 count. Clay Schrader, the third baseman, on deck for the Little Giants. Allen sets from the stretch, delivers a strike on the outside corner, evens the count at a ball and a strike. 1-1. Well, this is our first baseball game, high school baseball game. We'll have our first high school softball game Friday, as Farmington will visit Canton. A ball and 2 strikes. That right up the middle, and they'll throw to first in time. So Ketchum it out 6-3. That ends the inning, but not before the Little Giants strike and get a run. After 1 complete, it's Canton 1, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. by the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Canton, Bob Ems Field, I'm Mark Bixler, as it's a 1-0 lead for the Little Giants over the Indians from Brimfield-Elmwood. And that is taking a ball. Austin Sims leading off for the Indians. Drake Strode, his second inning of work, delivers that high and away. It's a 2-0 count. A 1 run on a couple of errors, 2 hits. That ball is going to be to the mulligan as he gets it. And Sims is out 4-3 after scoring with us out number 1. Caleb Johnson steps in. Jake Allen due up next. Strode delivers, misses high, a little tight. And the count is 1-0. That a called strike evens the count at 1-1. Strode, a second strike. After falling behind 1-0, it's now 1-2. And a breaking ball catches the corner. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Jake Allen. One nothing Canton. Top of the second. Allen falls behind 0-1. Kyle Dubit, the designated hitter, awaits on deck. Called strike, outside corner, 0-2. Strode again delivers the 0-2, misses away. Tried to get him to go fishing. Unsuccessful. He delivers the 1-2, Strode does, and that misses high. 2-2 the count. Top of the second, as we said, 1-0 Canton. Mark Bixler and Bixler Video Productions, and that a called strike. 4th strikeout for Strode, 2 in each inning. We've completed an inning and a half. It remains Canton 1, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Welcome back as the bottom of the second. Canton, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Clay Schrader delivers, and that ball's hit into right field, and that is going to drop. So Clay Schrader with the leadoff hit. And that'll bring up Luke Randall now for the Little Giants. Randall, the left fielder. And James Shaw awaits on deck. Allen delivers a called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 on Randall. Leadoff runner is on, and Clay Schrader, as he had the seeing eye hit out in right field, as Allen delivers, and that ball's hit down the first base side, but foul. So Randall down in the count 0-2. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Canton. Little Giants looking to pick up their third win of the year, and that ball's hit into left center, and making the catch is the center fielder. Randall out F8 if you're scoring with us for out number 1. Schrader returns to first base. James Shaw at bat, the 9th batter. And the throw to first. Schrader's back in time. Allen delivers, and that ball's hit into left center. And the catch is made, and Schrader retreats again back to first. F7. Shaw down if you're scoring with us, 2 away. And we swing back to the top of the order. Drake Strode hit it hard back up the middle, and Schrader's back in sliding safely. 1-0. Little Giants leading this. Taken away. Outside, it's a 1-0 count. That ball's hit into right field, and that's given a ride. That is over the right fielder's fence. Schrader, he's rounding second. He's going to head to third and in safely and stays there. So the 2-out double by Strode. Puts runners at second and third now for the Little Giants, and that brings up Clint Wells. Had the bunt single in the bottom of the first. Was left stranded though, and that misses. Allen delivers. Called strike. Evens the count at 1-1. A base hit could drive in 2. That hit to the shortstop, and the throw to first. He is safe. He pulled his foot. Looked to first. The throw was there in time, and that will be E6. Puts runners at first and third. 2-0, and that is fouled back. That was Brad Hensler. Had one of the 2 hits last inning for the Little Giants. A hit here would make it 3-0. Inside, and Wells goes in standing up, no throw. And that, a called strike on the outside corner, and it makes it a ball and 2 strikes now on Hensler. That drops. It's into left field. Gets past the left fielder. That's going to the fence. That'll be a base hit, and then he moves up to second on the air. They'll give him a hit, and then E7. And that puts a runner at second with 2 outs. This is basically all happened. Schrader led off, but then with a base hit, but then Luke Randall flew out to center, and Jake takes a strike. It's a 0-1 count. And then James Shaw flew out to left field, but since then it's been a double, an error, and then a base hit. That ball is foul down the left field line, so it is an 0-2 count on Shake. Allen delivers, and that misses low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. That ball's popped up deep enough into left field, so I can't really say a pop-up, and that was kind of a shaky play out in left field, pardon the pun, but we've completed 2 full innings as Canton strikes for 3 runs in the bottom of the second. They now lead it over Brimfield-Elmwood 4-0. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home, with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Canton, 4-0 as we head to the top of the third. Little Giants leading this, and leading off it is Kyle Dubit. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Indians. Taken outside as the count even now at a ball and a strike. Mark Bixler and Bixler Video Productions, glad to be with you here, and that ball's fouled straight back. So ball and 2 strikes. Jimmy Houlihan waiting on deck. After that, it'll be Sam Hedrick. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 5 for Strode, and 1 away. Jimmy Houlihan at bat now for Brimfield-Elmwood. Strode delivers, that misses, and it's a 1-0 count on Houlihan. He's the third baseman. Misses low. 2-0. So Canton with a run in the first, 3 more in the third. A second, and we're in the third. As that's fouled back, and it's a 2-1 count. Strode delivers a 2-1, and that's a swing and a miss. Evens it up. 2-2. And the foul back. It stays at 2-2. Again, the 2-2, and that misses, and it makes a full count. Bounced all the way back to the screen. And they appeal, but no, he did not go. Strode, the full count, the payoff on the way, and that's a swing and a miss. 2 outs. And that brings Sam Hedrick to the plate for the Indians. That fouled back, and Hedrick down in the count 0-1. Four nothing Canton. They lead this over Brimfield-Elmwood. Strode sets, delivers, and misses away as it evens it up at 1-1. Had a ground ball, and it is foul. Wasn't foul by much. It's a ball, 2 strikes now on Hedrick. The 1-2 misses low, and it's even now at 2-2. Brayton Metz. Due up next. And that a called strike as Strode strikes out the side after 2.5. It's still Canton 4, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Bottom of the third. As Peyton Mulligan at bat. It'll be Mulligan, Ketchum, and Schrader. Mulligan takes that, and it's a 2-0 count. That a called strike, and it's now 2-1 on Mulligan. Fouled first base side, and it's now even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and throw down to first. It'll be a strikeout, 2-3 if you're scoring with us. So 1 away, and that brings up Lucas Ketchum. Canton struck for a run in the first, added 3 in the bottom of the second, and we're in the bottom of the third. Brimfield-Elmwood has yet to score. So that's fouled straight back, and Ketchum down in the count 0-1. Clay Schrader due up next. That ball's ripped down the third base line, but foul. Ketchum down in the count now 0-2. Allen delivers, and that misses low and away. Ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Nobody on. Allen delivers, and that ball's hit to the third baseman. Scoops it up. Throws to first. Ketchum is out 5-3 as that'll go. Houlihan to Johnson. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the third. Schrader takes a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up, and that's going to drift out of play. So that evens it up at 1-1 now on Schrader. Well, it was 60 at the start of the game, and that's where we're at right now. Still 60 degrees, very pleasant. Schrader takes a little bit high. That hit to the shortstop, a slow roller, Schrader, and beat it out. Sims had to go slow getting there. And Schrader beats out the throw. So 1 on with 2 outs as Schrader back in safely. We're in the bottom of the third. Allen delivers. Taken low as Randall. The count 1-0. James Shaw due up next, and Randall swings and misses. Ball and a strike now on Luke Randall. Swing and a miss, and I think we had a balk. I think the second baseman the infield umpire called a balk. And that allowed Schrader to move up. That was immediately a dead ball. Taken high. So that evens it up at 2-2. So the balk moved Schrader up to second base, and that is fouled back. You got to come to a complete stop when you go through this to the stretch. 3-2, it's a full count. So the Little Giants looked like they were not going to generate anything, but Schrader gets a hit, and then Randall walks. And that puts runners at first and second, but there are 2 outs. And that brings up James Shaw. He is 0 for 1 as he flew out to the left field his first trip to the plate. That is a swing and a miss. And it's an 0-1 count. Misses high. And the count even now at 1-1. And that is misses. 2-1 on Shaw. Drake Strode awaits on next. Shaw's hoping to work his way on base. Misses low. because that would load the bases for Strode. He's 1 for 2, but he reached both times. Misses low. So that loads the bases now. And Drake Strode makes his way to the plate, and we're going to see, don't know that we'll see a pitching change necessarily, but chat on the mound as all of the infield makes their way there, along with Brimfield's coach. Strode down talking to his coach, Mike Walters. And the umpire making his way out to the hill, and the meeting breaks up, and everybody returns to their position. Allen sets from the stretch, delivers, taking a strike. It's an 0-1 count on Strode. Clint Wells awaits in the on-deck circle. That ball's hit to center field, and that's given a ride, and that is going to make its way to the fence. Strode rounds second. He's headed to third, and the throw to third is not in time, and that's a base-clearing triple for Drake Strode. And that gives the Little Giants a 7-0 lead. Although it says 11, but that can't be right. I think that was the 7th run. 7 runs that was a base clearing triple, and Clint Wells, a base hit here, would give the Little Giants an 8-0 lead. But there are 2 outs. That ball's hit, and a line drive snared by the third baseman. Wells out F5. If you're scoring with us, Jimmy Houlihan coming up with that. That ends the inning, but not before the Little Giants score 3 more times. And after 3 complete, it's Canton 7, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home, with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Back in Canton, we head to the top of the 4th. Brimfield-Elmwood, the Indians, making their way to the plate. It will be Metz, Brown, and Roberts. That's 1, 2, and 3. And Strode delivers a strike. Metz down in the count 0-1. Strode delivers strike 2. Canton with 1 in the bottom of the first, 3 in the bottom of the second, and 3 more in the bottom of the third. And those are the 7 runs. 8 strikeouts for Drake Strode. That misses low, Brown, and it's a 1-0 count. Strode had 2 strikeouts in both the first and second innings and then struck out the side. Two and 0, and that misses high. So a 3-0 count now against Brown, the left fielder. Jake Roberts awaits on deck. Strode delivers, misses, ball 4. So the 1-out walk, and it's only the second walk he's given up. And that brings up Jake Roberts. He's 0 for 1. Strode will deliver, a swing and a miss. Roberts down in the count 0-1. Austin Sims due up next. Strode delivers, and that's fouled back. So an 0-2 count on Roberts. Strode again from the stretch, misses away, and a ball and 2 strikes now on Roberts. The 1-2. Strode brings it home, misses inside, and the count even now at 2-2. We're in the top of the 4th. 7-0 Canton. Swing and a miss. Roberts, a strikeout victim for the second time. And that brings up Austin Sims. Sims, the shortstop. Strode misses high. It's a 1-0 count. Caleb Johnson due up next. That is fouled back, and it's a 1-1 count. Well, if you're a Little Giant fan, you'd like to see another 3 spot put up in the bottom of the 4th. Hold them here and get another 3 spot and hold them again in the 5th. That hit to the shortstop. The throw to first in time. As that goes, Hensler to catch him. Sims out 6-3 if you're scoring with us. That ends the top half of the 4th. We head to the bottom with the score still. Canton 7, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. We're in the bottom of the 4th, 7-0. Little Giants over the Indians. As it will be 3, 4, and 5. That's Hensler, Shake, and Mulligan for Canton. Jake Allen on for his 4th inning of work. And Hensler takes the ball. It's 1-0. That is fouled off of the foot. That had to hurt. It's a 1-1 count. Misses high, and it's a 2-1 count now. Hensler is 1 for 2. Actually, he's 2 for 2. And that is fouled third base side. And he was left stranded both times. That is popped up first base side, and that it's just out of the reach. Unable to come up with it was the first baseman. He got his glove on it. It'll stay 2-2. Ran into the fence and dropped it. That was Caleb Johnson making that effort. Nearly came up with it. Bottom of the 4th. That ball's hit up the middle, and that is given a ride, and that is going to be caught by the center fielder. So Hensler out F8 if you're scoring with us. 1 out, and Anthony Shake steps in now for the Little Giants. 7-0. Canton leading this. Ideally for us, they'd get a run here, maybe 2, make it 9-0. And then add a run in the bottom of the 5th, that would end it. And we get all of our breaks in. Roberts delivers, and that is taken low. Two and 0, and that misses outside and low. So 3-0 the count now on Shake. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 7 runs on 8 hits for the Little Giants. And that is a called strike. So it's a 3-1 count now on Shake. That ball hit into right field, and that is going to drop. So Shake with the 1-out single. And that brings up Peyton Mulligan, the second baseman for Canton. Called strike. Mulligan down in the count 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is hit into left field, and that's given a ride. And that is going to be over the head of the left fielder. Shake will go into third, standing up, and decides to hold right there. I think Coach Walters gave the hold sign, the stay sign at the last minute. But Mulligan gets the double. And with 1 out, that brings up Lucas Ketchum. As now, if he can just get a sacrifice. That ball's lifted into right field, and that is caught by the second baseman. Everybody stays put, though. F4, Ketchum is out if you're scoring with us. 2 outs. And that brings up Clay Schrader. He's 2 for 2. Got an infield hit last trip to the plate. Popped up, but foul and out of play. So Schrader down in the count 0-1 as Jake Allen trying to get out of this without giving up any more runs. Brimfield already trailing Canton 7-0. That hit up the middle, and it is caught. And Schrader on a line drive that retires the side. Good diving effort by Austin Sims, and that ends the inning. Canton leaves a couple stranded. It's still after 4. Canton 7, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Top of the 5th. 7-0 Canton is leading off. It's Caleb Johnson. He's down in the count 0-1. It'll be Johnson, Allen, and Dubit for Brimfield-Elmwood. Strode delivers a strike, and Johnson down in the count 0-2. Misses a tad high. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Still 1-2. Canton with a run in the first, 3 in the second, 3 more in the third, and left 2 stranded in the 4th. So threatened, but unable to put anything across in the last half inning. Top of the 5th, 7-0 Canton. I'm Mark Bixler, M. Bixler Video Productions, and that is lifted foul, first base side, but out of play. And it's still 1-2. Nobody out. Top of the 5th. 1-2 on Johnson, and that misses high, and it evens it up at 2-2. And then moving along at a pretty quick pace. And that a called strike. So Johnson, a strikeout victim for the second time. And there's 1 away here in the top of the 1st, or top of the 5th, I should say. Jake Allen at bat. Ten strikeouts for Strode. Misses, and it's a 2-0 count. So it's pitcher against pitcher. Strode against Allen, the 2-0, and a called strike. So 2-1 now on Allen. Kyle Dubit awaits on deck. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count now. And that misses, and it's a full count. 3-2. payoff is on the way from Strode, and that misses ball 4. So Allen draws the one-out walk, and that means Kyle Dubit making his way to the plate, and we do have a designated runner, Parker Johnson, coming in to run for Allen. Well, if you're the Little Giants, you'd like to see a double play here. Strode brings it home, and that is a called strike. 0-1 the count on Dubit. He's batting. He's a designated hitter, batting for Bradley Growhouse, who plays right field. Swing and a miss. It's an 0-2 count now on Dubit. Jimmy Houlihan awaits on deck. Canton, a part of the Middle Illini Conference, and that good breaking pitch, but just broke a little too much. Canton, a member of the Middle Illini Conference. Brimfield-Elmwood, members of 2 conferences. They're part of the ICAC and also the Prairie Land Conference. That a slow roller. It's going to go foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses low and away. And it's even now at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is a called strike. So Dubit, a strikeout victim. It's the second time he's been called out on strikes, and there's 2 outs. That is the 11th strikeout for Strode here on the afternoon. Swing and a miss. Houlihan down in the count, 0-1. Sam Hedrick awaits on deck. Misses away, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Strode sets from the stretch. He brings it home, and that's a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Strode not liking the sign. This one he does. He'll bring it home, and that's fouled straight back. So it remains 1-2. It's a very pleasant afternoon as we started at 60 degrees. And that misses, and the count now even at 2-2 on Houlihan. It's cooled up just a tad. We're at 59. Strode, the 2-2 from the stretch, delivered. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side, but they do leave one stranded as Allen drew the 1-out walk. He's left at first after 4.5. It's Canton 7. Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonriver Animal Clinic, compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. Back in Canton at Bob Ems Field, I'm Mark Bixler, Bixler Video Productions. Glad to be with you for this non-conference matchup between Canton and Brimfield-Elmwood. 7-0 Little Giants over the Indians as we head to the bottom of the fifth. 8-9-1, and Randall down in the count 0-1. So it's Randall, Shaw, and Strode due up. And that's a swing and a miss. Strode pulling his head just a little bit. And a strikeout. It'll be 2 unassisted. 1 away. And that brings up James Shaw. He is 0 for 1, but came around to score, and that's a soft liner. F6 if you're scoring with us. That is to Austin Sims. He gathers that in. Now that brings up Drake Strode. Strode is 2 for 3, but he's scored twice and was left stranded once. He reached on an error back in the first, came around to score, then doubled, and then tripled. And this one is given a ride. That gets over the center fielder's head. Strode rounds first, heads into second, and he goes in standing up. So Strode with his second double of the ball game. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up catcher Clint Wells. So Strode 3 for 4, including 2 doubles. Wells takes the ball as Roberts delivers that a little outside, so it's a 1-0 count. Well, if you're a Little Giants, you'd like to see generate some runs right here. That's fouled back, and even now at a 1-1. Brad Hensler due up next. Roberts delivers, misses away, gets past the Strode did a wise thing. Nobody was coming to cover the plate. But finally Allen made his way there. A wild pitch. Wells moves up to third. So 2-1 on Wells. Misses outside. So a 3-1 count. Wells is 1 for 3. He reached back in the first on a base hit. That ball's popped up, and that could be some trouble. Do they get it? And let's see. Looks like he did, yes. So a great catch by Jake Roberts. Wells out F2 if you're scoring with us, and that ends the inning. Canton leaves another one stranded. We head to the 6th with a score. The Little Giants 7. Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By the Voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. Top of the sixth, 7-0. Canton leading this over Brimfield-Elmwood. The Little Giants with a run in the first, 3 in the second, and 3 more in the third as a bunt. Strode Fields on to first, and Hedrick out 1-3 if you're scoring with us, so that'll be Strode to catch him, and there's 1 out. Head to the top of the order, Brayton Metz at bat, taken high and away. And the bunt. And pulled him off. E1. And the called strike. Brown down in the count, 0-1. Called strike. It's an 0-2 count. Actually, it was close enough. He probably could have tagged him. And that is a strikeout. So 2 outs. I still haven't indicated whether it's a hit or an error. I think good throw gets him. And he says he went. Roberts down in the count, 0-1. And they do credit it with an error finally. Called strike. So Roberts down in the count, 0-2. So he steps out. Down in the bullpen throwing. And the throw down to second, and that gets into center field. And the throw to third, and they got him. That ends the inning. Mets give him a steal. But then he's gunned out. That'll go 2-8-5. And that ends the sixth. We head to the bottom of the sixth. It remains Canton 7. Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic. Compassionate care when it's needed most. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Canton, Farmington, and Bartonville. Bank of Farmington with locations in Farmington and in Canton. By Hy-Vee, your employee-owned grocery store on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. Are you looking to buy or sell? Contact Susie. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make him known. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us. And we welcome you back as we do have a double switch as Parker Johnson comes in for Jake Allen, at least in the batting order. The new pitcher is Kyle Dubit. And Johnson goes into right field, so a double switch for this one as Brad Hensler takes that a strike. I believe it's 1-1. That is lifted down the left field line, but drifting foul, and it is. So I know at least 2 strikes. And I think it's 1-2. 7-0. Canton leading this over the Brimfield-Elmwood Indians as that is scooped up, and the throw to first. Hensler out 4-3, so one is Metz to Johnson. And there's one out. Bottom of the 6th. Little Giants leading this. And looks like we've got a consider as well as Jeremy Suddeth at bat. Seven nothing. Canton. I'm Mark Bixler. Glad to be with you here at Bob Ems Field as that has taken a ball. And this is low as it's now 2-0. 2-0. Jeremy Suddeth at bat. Dubit delivers. Misses away. Peyton Mulligan, and we're going to have a a pinch hitter is Dalton Crumley for Mulligan. There has to be 2 outs. I didn't see what Suddeth did. That misses. So something happened. I didn't see what it was. I was looking down and Crumley draws a walk. So Lucas Ketchum steps in. It's a 1-0 count and Crumley back in safely. Dubit brings it home, misses away. So 2-0 the count on Ketchum. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Not a strike, so it's a 2-1 count now. And a strike The second strike makes it even now 2-2. Dubit delivers, and that's fouled back. Out of play. Dubit a 2-2, and that a called strike, and that ends the inning. So we head to the seventh. It remains Canton 7, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. By Napa Automotive Parts of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue in Canton. By Innovations Design Academy, located on East Locust Street in Canton. By the voice of Fulton County, AM 1560 WBYS and 93.7 FM. By Oaks Hines Funeral Home, with locations in Canton and in Elmwood. By the Little Giant Booster Club. Go Little Giants! By Spoonerver Home Health, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Wesley United Methodist Church in Canton, to know Christ and make Him known. And by M. Bixler Video Productions, contact us if you'd like a DVD of any of the games or events we've taped. And we welcome you back to Bob Ems Field. Mark Bixler, M. Bixler Video Productions. Glad to be with you here on Canton Public Access TV, CPAT, or Farmington Community Access TV. And that right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit, and that breaks up the no-hitter. So Strode got all the way to the seventh before giving up the first hit of the ball game. Although they did have 4 base runners, 3 walks and an error. That is a called strike. As Austin Sims, Jake Roberts, by the way, gets the hit. Popped up, that's out of play. So Sims behind in the count, 0-2 here in the top half of the 7th inning. Still quite the outing for Drake Strode. Throw to first, not in time. Back in safely is Roberts. Swing and a miss. Sims strikes out. So 1 away. Brimfield down to their last 2 outs, trailing 7-0. Well, the no-hit effort by the wayside. Now you're just hoping for the 1-hit shutout. Johnson takes a strike, and he's down in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's an 0-2 count. Wells out to chat with his battery mate. The 0-2. Johnson takes strike 3. 2 away. Well, the Indians down to their last at-bat as that brings up Parker Johnson. Strode. Roberts, actually, that gets away, and the pinch runner, Jack Bowers, moves up to, or the designated runner, Jack Bowers, moves up to second. So it's a 1-0 count. We'll come back and we'll recap this one. Well, the bunt attempt fouled back. They've got 0-2, but I think it's 1-2, maybe 1-1. Runner at second. Misses low. Maybe wrong, but I think it's 2-2. I haven't seen the hand signal from the umpire, though. Can't say precisely. Doesn't matter, though. 2 outs, and Brimfield's down 7-0. Misses inside. Usually they give the hand signal a little more often, but and that must have been the right count. So it's a full count now. Fouled back. Stays full. Canton 7, Brimfield-Elmwood nothing. Strode. That's fouled back. It stays full. Kyle Dubit due up next, but Drake Strode would like to end this right here. And a called strike, he gets it, and that ends this one as he strikes out the side for the second time tonight. And Canton walks away with a 7-0 win, picking up their third one of the season, improving to 3-5. We'll be back and we'll recap this in just a moment.
A lot of drug abuse messages are full of statistics. How many people die, how many lives are ruined, how much drug use is costing the economy. But this message isn't about numbers. It's about crack. And the message is simple. Crack can kill you. I won't bore you with the statistics, except to say that it's not worth becoming one for a 10-minute high.
Back in Canton as the Little Giants pick up the win as they knock off the Brimfield-Elmwood Indians 7-0 on a full 7-inning game. And congratulations to Drake Strode. 16 strikeouts, got a shutout, and pitched a one-hitter here tonight. As we said, they improved to 3-5. The Little Giants struck early as they got a run in the first. Got 3 more in the second, added 3 in the third, and it made that stand up, and that's where we end. As we said, 7-0. Strode took a no-hitter into the 7th inning before the leadoff hitter got the base hit deep in the hole between short and second. Up the middle, straight up the middle. And Hensler unable to come up with it. Well, he came up with it, but just unable to make the throw to get the out to keep the no-hitter going. And Jake Roberts broke up the no-hitter for the Brimfield-Elmwood Indians. The Indians only able to get 4 runners here tonight. They had a runner in the first, in the 4th, the 5th, and again in the actually 5 runners. They had a runner in the 6th as well, and then they got the base hit in the 7th. And that ends this one, as we said. Canton getting the win in this non-conference matchup as the Little Giants knock off the Indians here tonight, 7-0. That's going to do it. For Bixler Video Productions, I'm Mark Bixler. Until next time, so long, everybody.